Hey, beautiful people. Good evening, Obodo fam. Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. I hope you are doing well. How's everyone doing? Is everybody all right? Thank you very much for being here tonight. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Please confirm if you can hear me. Lady T, can you hear me? Sis Rita, please confirm if you can hear me. Good evening. Good afternoon from wherever you are joining us from. I appreciate you for being here today. Please confirm if you can hear me. Give this video a thumbs up as you are coming in. Have you subscribed? If you have not yet subscribed, please do join our family. Oh, we are doing the work of God here. So don't be left behind because the blessings, when the blessing come, don't say it's only Auntie B that is collecting the blessing. No, that's why I'm encouraging everybody to get on board now. Subscribe, hit the like button, and please give this video a thumbs up. If you put your notification on, you get notified whenever we are streaming live and whenever I drop a video. Yeah. Can you hear me? Please confirm if you can hear me. I'm not seeing comments. Bio, good evening. Yeah, I've got a young lady here tonight. I told you guys about it briefly on my last show. If you'd like to see the comment, let me be sure that people can hear me. For some reason, I'm not seeing the comment. I don't know why. Okay, loud and clear. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So I've got a young lady here tonight that I told you guys about. Her name is Grace. Grace lives in the UK. She came to the UK with a student visa, and unfortunately, she's in a place right now whereby she needs our help. Like I said in my last show, I don't know her full story yet, but she has come here to share her experience with us tonight. Hopefully, by the grace of God, we will be able to do some, you know, we'll be able to do some good tonight. Okay. The plan is to be able to provide information, advice, and help. We want to be able to help. You guys know how we do it on this platform. We try to do what we can to help people. Diasporans who live in the Africans who live in the diaspora and need us because say God blesses us differently. Some people have been here, they've been through that journey, they have testimonies now. And people like Grace, she's just starting the journey, but I know God is able. There is nothing God cannot do. So please remember, as we usually do, is a no judgment platform. Okay, please show Grace the Obodo Farm love. She's vulnerable, and you will understand why she's very vulnerable. I don't need people to judge. Please don't judge. Don't ask any question that is not necessary. My block button is very, very ready. You guys know I don't play with my block button. I'm very, very protective of my guests because we are trying to encourage people to share instead of just staying and keeping quiet, suffering and smiling. Okay? Mental health is very, very important. And when you are going through a very difficult period in your life and you just close your mouth, that's how it starts. So being able to share your experience is not an easy thing. Thank you very much, Omoti. You know how we do it. It's a no judgment zone. We know they judge. Okay? Anybody who want judge, I bet may go court. We no be court for here. We are a family and we are here to help. So please don't judge. She needs a lot of support. She needs a lot of encouragement. So let's encourage, let's give information, especially if you live in the UK and you know what can help. That's what we need tonight. So join me in welcoming Grace. Hello, Grace.
Hi, Auntie B. Good evening.
My dear, how are you?
Mm, I'm fine.
Which one is who? You are fine. I want you to say it. Say it like you mean it.
Mm,
How are you, Grace?
I'm fine.
Say it again. You are not meaning it. I want to hear it from your voice like you mean it, like somebody who knows that they are you are waiting for something. I mean, tonight is going to make a difference in your life. How are you?
I'm fine, Auntie B.
Eh?
I'm fine. I'm
Good.
fine.
That's better. Good, good, good. You're fine. You're fine. Okay. And you will be fine. Don't worry. Okay. I know it seems like it's very daunting at the moment. It seems like, you don't know what's going to happen. You are worried, rightly so, but don't worry. There's nothing God cannot do. The first time we spoke, I asked you, are you a believer? Do you believe in God? And you said yes. Mhm. So you should know that the ways of God is different from our ways. There's nothing God cannot do. So you need to believe. All right? Have faith.
Yes, Auntie B.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's start by talking about your experience. When did you come to the UK, and how did you come to the UK, and how did you meet this person that you're pregnant for, and why we are here today?
Okay. Auntie B, I came in September 2019 to do my master's degree. Um so my my father was not in support of going abroad, but that's something I always wanted to do, and Nigeria as at that point was not the best place for anybody. So my mom, she sold her properties and gathered it together, and she virtually sponsored me here on her own. So after the after the master's degree, after in 2020, that was when the pandemic came, um, and the Brexit happened. So there was an opportunity to get 2 years post study, and
Right.
yeah, there was opportunity to get post study, and I realized that going back was not the best thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I spoke to my mom and I told her I would really love to stay back. Um, I don't know how it will happen. I don't have finances, but I'm working in a warehouse at the moment. I'm going to save up as much as I can. And don't worry, I'll pay half of my fees. Please, if you can just help me with the other half, I'll pay half and I'll pay my accommodation. I didn't have that much money, but I did not want to go back to Nigeria at all. So
Mm-hmm.
she thought, I was joking, but I wrote to the school. I applied for admission. I wrote and applied for a scholarship. So I think from my school fees, I got 8,000 scholarship off for that school fees.
How
So
much was that? Sorry, you got cut off. How much was that?
I got 8,000 scholarship for the
Oh,
new course.
okay. Here in the UK, you got the scholarship here.
Yes, yes.
Okay. All
Because
right.
I did everything with faith. I was just telling my mom, see, I don't want to come back. I really want to stay back. Don't worry, I'll pay half. But the half was I did a scholarship. I applied for scholarship and I got
Okay.
8,000 off.
Right.
Then I paid the deposit of 2,000. So 10,000 has been paid. School fees was 18,000, but through the scholarship and me working in the warehouse and saving everything, I was able to pay off 10,000.
That's £10,000.
Yes.
Okay.
So after I paid it off, I told my mom, okay, please, I'll also pay the other part. Um and I will take care of my accommodation. Don't please just help me. Like I really want to stay back. They were not My dad was angry. He didn't support me from the first one, so he wasn't even concerned. But my mom was like, she saw how I was desperate and she sold her stuff again and kind of helped me with the second one.
Was there a reason why your dad didn't want you to stay in the UK or to study here?
First of all, he said it's a waste of money. There is so much
Oh,
money.
I see.
Um,
Okay.
but I finished the first one successfully. But the second, because I realized that in the UK, that course I did will not get me a job because it needs work experience, and I didn't have it. So I
Mm-hmm.
decided to move into tech, where
Right.
I might not need that much job experience, and I could easily go into the field. So I went
Right.
into analytics. So because of how I got my scholarship, you know, um, I was very happy. So I shared the scholarship story online to try and encourage other people. I shared it on my LinkedIn platform, and
Right.
for and it broke out. It was like it went viral.
Mm-hmm.
Because I explained how, I worked hard, saved every money, and then I got that scholarship. So I was trying to encourage other people. So
Yeah.
that was how I met the father of my baby, through
Right.
LinkedIn.
Okay.
So he reached out to me, and he started talking. He said, "Oh, we are from the same place." He said, "We are from the same place. I've
Yeah.
seen your story, how far."
Mm-hmm.
I ignored at first because obviously everybody now is trying to fancy with me and, make friends with me. And I don't know who is for real, But
Yeah.
this was last year. But he continued persisting. He's like, "Why are you ignoring me?" So he's like, "Can we talk?" So I was like, okay. Since he's from my place and he's in the UK, I was like, okay, no problem. So I gave him my number. He called, we were speaking our language, we're all family. We started talking. This was early last year. We started talking.
So the main reason was because it's from your place. That's why you gave him an audience, because it's from your place
Yes, because it's from my
and because it was
place.
persistent. Mm.
Yes.
So, Grace, the way we do the story is that we pause to take lessons from it. So, I'm going to pause you there. You are doing very well. Well done. You see, sometimes when life pushes us to a certain extent, that's how we know how strong we are. You never know your strength until you are faced with certain challenges in life. So, I know you might feel like, oh, I'm helpless now. I can't do this. I'm not strong. But you are stronger than you think. Just wait till you hold your baby. The kind of strength that will come upon you, you will not believe it. That is the mother for you. So the lesson here for anyone listening or watching this later, single women, because somebody comes from your hometown, you speak language, or they are persistent, it's not a good enough reason for you to get involved with someone. Coming from hometown or speaking language is not, it is an advantage in some cases when it's somebody you actually know very well, and there are other things that endear that person to you, not because they come from your hometown or you speak language. Most times people that you come from the same place, they know they respect you. They don't treat you well. If I know Nigerian tradition properly, a lot of people don't treat their kinspeople well. They prefer to treat outsiders better. So don't use that one. Say, oh, we dey obodooyinbo now my village person. Maybe you will be nice to me. I'm not saying there are not some that are nice, but that is not a good enough reason for you to date someone or for you to get in touch. You need much more than that. So that's the lesson there. Carry on, my darling.
So Auntie B, we started talking, started talking. He was like, how far, let's meet, I've always been looking for someone from my place to settle down with.
Yeah.
He said he's serious, So I was laughing as at that point I was facing my studies. It was really tough. So after like few months, we started meeting up, and then he's like, "Oh, I like you. Let's move in together, Um, let's there's no need of us staying separate. Let's move in together. This going back and forth in different cities is not
Mm,
favorable.
yeah.
Let's come together so that we'll know ourselves more. Let's move forward. Let's take the relationship serious."
Mhm.
So as at this point I was virtually struggling to pay my bills, and this was because I was the one taking I told my mom I would take care of my bills.
Mhm.
So I considered it, but at the last minute, I said, okay, no problem. I spoke to some people about it. They were like, oh, when you go, do this, share the bills or stay in a different room and all that. So because I was in a quick fix that time, that period, school blocked my account because I was struggling to pay the fees, you
Right.
know. So I was like, I moved out and I moved in with him.
How
And
long
then
were you dating before then? Before you moved in with him? How
we've
long were you
known
dating?
for like 6 months now.
Okay.
So I moved in, then I used the last money that I had to clear off some part of my fees against the next installmental payment that I set up. Because I set up installmental payments with school, so they won't block my account. So um I moved in with him. So when I moved in, I was like, okay, let's share let me put my name on the contract because I know how UK is. I said, let me put my name on the contract. Let's share the bills. He said, no, 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 don't worry. I'll pay for everything. I said, okay, let's move out from here. I don't like the house. He said, no, this place is okay for us because it's a studio apartment.
Okay.
So I actually came in, stayed for a few weeks, so was really nice to me. He was the one cooking. I said, okay. So I went out. He said, go cancel your contract. So I went back, cancelled my contract where I was staying, and he came. He
Mm-hmm.
moved my things. My city where I was staying was like 2 hours away from where he stays. For like 2 weekends, he came, moved my stuff. I cancelled the contract with the landlord. Now, all through this period, we were not active. Like you say, no kelewa. So he now
Okay.
waited when I cancelled my contract and moved in fully with him. That was when he now demanded for that side. So when we reached that point, before anything happened, um,
Okay. That's when carry wine after you moved in with him.
yes,
Yeah.
after I've cancelled my contract, now I don't have any. Um, Now I can't go back again. So no, nothing. So when I moved in with him, and he started asking for it, I was like, see, this is what is happening. First of all, I've had a bad experience with contraceptive. So I'm not on contraceptive at the moment. And also, I'm not going to do any abortion. Please.
Hey, we don't use that word.
Hmm,
You don't use the wrongest word.
Kai.
Chineke.
Oh, ma.
Hmm.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. You're not going to take it off. Yeah. Just use take it off. Yeah.
I said I can't take it off.
Go ahead. It's okay.
Please, can you protect
Yes.
yourself? Oga refused.
Okay.
So basically, I can also say, looking back now, because I told him one day, I said, I think you actually strategized because you waited till I cancelled my contracts, moved in before going in this direction. Anyway, he
Let me
refused
ask you let me ask you something, Grace. Because I know are you in your 20s or in your 30s?
in my 20s.
You're in your 20s, you are still young, but still, I want to bring out something important here. Um, was the expectation that when you move in with him that you will be dating, or was it just friendship? Because you were saying something about staying in another room. Did you like him? Was it something that was because of your relationship, or did you just move in because you were desperate and you were having problems with finances?
So I did like him. I had other options. I had other
Mhm.
people asking, but when I sat down, and so what happened is I asked him. I said, "Do you want something? Do you want us to be serious? And all that." So I weighed it with other people that were asking me out at the same time, and
Mhm.
he was like the most serious option. So I
The
told
fact
her
that he
that
comes from your place again was added
yes,
advantage for you, right?
yes, yes.
Okay. All
So I
right.
was like, okay, he's from
Okay.
my place. He's ready for a serious thing. And I'm honestly at that point, I really wanted some stability because for the past 3 years, I've been here without my family. I just wanted a steady relationship. I wanted to start a family. So I wasn't even scared of, really wanted a relationship, honestly, at that point. I wanted something stable in my life. So I told other people, I said, see, you don't want anything serious, because I asked them the question, do you want anything serious? And they said no. And he was the only person. So I was like, okay, see, I can't do anything with you.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I want, So so he was serious. I was trying to weigh my options and see, okay, what would be the best way forward. So that was why
Okay.
saying moving, yeah.
Okay. Let's fast forward now. So you moved in, you started living together. Then when did this things start getting south? Because I want to believe now that you started having kerewa, and did at one point did the relationship became the one that he was
So
putting his hands on you and
immediately
that.
I moved in and it started, um immediately it happened.
Immediately you moved in was when it started.
No, immediately I moved in and I took in. Auntie B, I'm being careful a bit with the words. I'm so sorry. Um, Immediately I moved in.
Yeah, it's okay. I understand. So when you moved in and you started having kerewa, did you take in immediately? Was it the
Yes,
first few months you got pregnant?
yes, it happened really quickly
And he said
because
he wasn't going to use protection because you said you didn't. You told him about your experience with contraceptives, so you got pregnant really fairly quickly.
yeah,
Okay.
even when I was like when I know safe and dangerous period, I was pointing it out at every point. I said, "See, now is my safe time." When I reached that point, I said, "Now is my ovulation. Are you really sure you want to do this?" He said no, he wants he's not he wants a child. That's when the relationship will even be more serious and all these ones. I warned him.
Okay.
I said, "This is what is going to happen, oh, like because I know my body." I said, "Are you sure?" He said, "No problem." Kept on.
Okay.
So immediately it was my
Hmm.
this thing. It happened.
Yeah. Okay. Well done, my darling. So there's a learning there for you, ladies. Okay, you are the one that owns your body, and you are the one that absolutely determines what happens to your body. Okay, look, having a baby is not one person's decision, especially if you are a woman and you are the one that is going to be saddled with the responsibility of carrying pregnancy. Look, pregnancy not be money, oh, it not be joke. So if you're not ready, if you are not ready, and I'm not judging you, you are young, obviously, you were desperate, you took advantage of your naivety. If you are not ready, ladies, I beg, no do safe period on safe period. If the person no one use protection and that maybe you have a bad experience with contraceptive, and you're not on anyone, and you know one get belle, and you know one carry STD. For comment section, people they shout STD, STD, STD. Yeah, if you no one use protection, you no one use what they call them, blow blow. Oh man, what they call them, you no one use rubber. I beg, no gree, you can say no. Okay, especially if you know say it's going to expose you to the risk of having unwanted, because now wanted babies are a beautiful thing, God given, God knows I love them, but you need to be ready. My point here is that for you, the learning here is that you have a say about when you are ready to have a baby. Okay, if you are not ready, because if we look at the story so far now with Grace, she's a student, very young. She's still going to school. She's working, trying to find school fees. So baby is not even something she's ready for. And I'm sure she knew that. That's what she was saying. I don't want to be pregnant, but the guy can say, oh, it go solidify. Look, baby, they solidify nothing. They solidify jack. In fact, in Obodo baby, they put pressure for relationship. Yes. So don't be deceived that, oh, if we have baby now, and maybe thank you, Bill, raincoat. If we have baby now, maybe you go come make the relationship. Lori Iro, you have a say. It's your body. Don't let anybody pressurize you. Go carry belly when you're never ready for. Okay. Thank you very much. That's the learning there. Carry on. So when you became pregnant, you said the thing started immediately.
So the abuse now started, now it was congratulations, well done and everything. Um Once I found out that I was pregnant, symptoms started coming in and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I got a job in the new place I came to, but I went to the work and slept, and I slept off. I couldn't
Hey,
control the
yeah.
sleep.
Pregnant woman. You go sleep for work. Yeah.
So they sacked
Bele.
me.
They
They
sacked
sacked
you.
me. Yes.
Yeah. They don't have any human empathy. They don't know say you get belle.
I didn't know that I don't know say I get belly at that
You
time.
self no know say you get belle. Hey wo.
I no think say it go happen so quickly. I just think say, oh, maybe it go take
Go
time
take
soon.
time. Hey, yeah. Belle.
So they can't sack me from the job. So I no get job. Then, when I can't tell them, you know, it started slowly. I can't notice say things have changed and all that. So I had to go do a test. He was happy. But the abuse don't start. Person
They
way
put
when I
their hands
come
on
in.
you. Abi they cost you. Which be
Now
specific. What do you mean?
verbal was verbal.
Okay. Okay. Did they call you
So
names?
yeah, you go do small quarrel, you go just you know, you go call me names where no even like very demeaning and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So he talk say person wey when I come in house cook for me, make me feel okay, clean the house, dey wash im cloth again, dey cook food, even to help, dey help, even
We same
to
time person where they find when you see time person where they happy.
he's not doing anything again. And that time I was struggling with my internship
Mm-hmm.
and my dissertation. So he go come back house, he go say, "Wetin you dey do since morning?" I say, "I'm going to school for God's sake. It's not like I'm jobless. I'm going to school." He say,
Right.
"You're jobless. You no do anything for house. See house." I say, you know, and as at this point, I'm struggling with the hormones and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's how it started. So, few few months in, very very early,
Mm-hmm.
he come dey call me names, come dey call me names. We go get argument. You don go talk to me for like 1 week. You no go talk to me for a long time. I go come, na
Silent
me go come
treatment.
dey beg am. Yeah, say what's happening?
Mm.
He say, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. I said, okay, make we resolve this thing. Na me go come dey beg.
So
So
this speaking when you say you want, so what was it doing to support you when you can't get belle, knowing that you are a very young woman? You get belle. What is it doing? He wanted the baby. Now he purposely give you belle. So what was he
yes,
doing to support you during this difficult period? You are still a student. You are doing your internship. You still they try to do things around the house. What did he do to support you this period?
in dey pay the house rent wey im dey live before I come in. That is he's taking care of me.
What about the cooking? He stopped the cooking. You say he cook for you when now that one it takes sweeting you when you take 50. You don't see you don't see your turn man. Grace. The cooking stop. I be still cook for you.
No, no
No cook
more,
again.
no more cooking. I was even na me dey even try impress am. I dey do 3 meals. I just cook plenty. You go. Then I will cook like maybe 3 different soups. Within 3 days, you go finish am. You go just warm the soup. And you know how soup is expensive here and how stressful it is to cook things from scratch. You go just
Mm-hmm.
keep the soup side by side. With less than 1 week, 3 pots of soup we don finish for house. I say, I no get the time.
Akwa Ibom people and Calabar people sabi cook soup well. Grace. So na sabi cook. What thing everybody call a lower shibu na soup is sweet like anything. Like if I go Calabar, my mother-in-law soup the best. So yeah, no blame the guy say they chop all the food finish. You na sabi cook.
You go chop all the food finish. You go chop everything finish. I go, so as at some point I can't dey say it's too much. Like how will I be standing and you will not help me? Sometimes na me go shopping, come back, come cook the food. So when I saw what was happening, I had to reduce and start doing maybe just one or two soups.
Who they pay for the food? Now you? Because at this point
He
you were not working.
I had to tell him to pay, so he was paying.
Okay, somebody say make I ask you about this guy in resident status. Nah, British citizen, Abi, which kind status in get that time so?
I've been so him get EU, but as I talk to lawyer, I come realize say in EU and EU get difference.
EU before Brexit or the EU after Brexit?
So there's EU pre-settled and there's EU settled.
Okay, which one you get?
Pre-settled.
Somebody is asking for his age. What's it being age? I mean age bracket.
Na 30 something, young, early 30s, na young guy.
Okay, so your age is not too far from each other. Okay, right. So with that EU when you get, so would they have been able to help you to get your own pali with that or get your own documents with that, according to the lawyer?
So the lawyer said it's kind of shaky. If
Mm-hmm.
he don't go do settlement with Brexit, then fine. If you no do, then it means say in dey illegal.
Okay, all right, that's fine. Okay, carry on. So what it can lead to the final one now when you take come off for house? Now that one we want here.
Okay, but aunty B, before then, as I did that early stage, when he start all this thing, I tell am say say you carry me for house, say if you no wan make I stay, send me
Mm-hmm.
back, remove me for your house because he start to talk, he start to say anyhow. So that
Mm,
night, that time just early, that day he say okay, you talk like that, okay. He call taxi, order taxi. He say to sorry, I don't want to mention the city. He said, oh, to
No,
this
no measure the city. Just say he call taxi. Say make he come carry you go where.
go the journey where I been dey stay before because I bin don call my friend wey bin warn me say make I no comot for house,
Mm,
that time. I my she was my housemate, but she's been really, really wonderful to me. Even that school fees time, she helped me out. So
mm,
because one day when he was getting too much, she called me one day and she was like, "Oh, how is it been? Are you okay?" She was still checking up on me. So one day I just opened up, I started crying. So she was like, "See, if things are getting bad, you can naturally come back to my place and rest your head.
mm-hmm,
Don't stay there." So when I had that assurance, when he starts talking to me anyhow, I said, "See, it's not too much. Just tell me to leave if you don't want me to stay again." Na him call taxi that night, pack all my things, put for inside car. Na I go back. That night,
mm-hmm.
I pack all my things. That night sef my friend don go work, I pack the things put inside shed for backyard because that house I been dey stay there before, him get extra shed for back, put am for shed. She give me code, I enter. Person come ring the bell, person open the because na shared accommodation. I enter her room. She come back, I come,
Yeah.
she come tell me she come ask me wetin happen, I come explain. Na him carry him hand pack my things put inside taxi, pay taxi make dem carry me back. So she said okay, since him don remove you from the
Mm-hmm.
house, oya start living your life. Immediately I looked for job for the news for that city where I been dey before. I start that Monday, that weekend wey I been go because na on Friday night, was around like 8 9 p.m. na im I start the journey like 2 hours. So immediately the next day I started looking for job. On
Mm-hmm.
Monday I started working immediately, started support work immediately. My friend help me, I look for work, I started work. Few days later oga calls me. He said, okay, you've won, oya come back now. I said, what? I've won what? You pack my things, you know that I'm say I don carry belle. You pack my things put inside car say make I comot for your place. Then now you
Hold on, hold on.
okay. So, and now you say make I come back. You say, oh yeah. I said you're not even saying you're not apologizing, nothing. You're just saying I've won. Do you know the kind of stress you've put me through? I say, okay, drive down to where I am, come and apologize if you're really serious about it. I can't they give am conditions. He enter,
What
he
do you
can
mean by say you won? What do you mean? Say
he
you
say
won.
I've won because I told him like the relationship is not by force. Like I can go, you understand? So now he's like, okay, now you've won. Like I can't live without you. Come back.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
he drove down to where I was, came down. I try everything wey I fit do. I say, oya kneel down, apologize. He knelt down. I said, okay, your parents need to go meet my parents. Um I need my name needs to be on the contract. I started stating out this thing. He said, no problem. I should just come back. But I still stayed back in that city for a month. I was still doing my support work because I was supporting a friend that came in from Naija. I was helping her out during that period. But I was going to work, and when I come back from work, I'm so tired because I was doing 15-hour shifts. I was nauseous and everything. But so he kept coming back, at least every week to come and see me. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
please come back. Like the house is so lonely without you, and all these things. So
No more
everybody
free half and soup. No more
ah,
I didn't kind con soup. All those plenty soup where you dey cook so. You know they again are the loneliness with that. Mhm.
so he came back for like 1 month. I stayed back. So at the end of the day, and by this time, my parents now knew that, say I don't carry belle because im parents
Yeah.
don't go meet my parents. They say, oh,
Okay.
abeg, we want the baby. They said, in fact, the parents bin wan pay
Bride price.
list. My papa say e no dey do anything without to see im daughter. Say e no dey do anything in absentia. Say he must see im daughter. Say anything wey I wan do, I fit do am over here, fit go court for here, but say e no go do anything without to see im daughter for eye.
Mm-hmm.
So I say okay unto say my parents now know, his parents know, and he was like, oya come back now, like you can't be doing this kind of
Don't
shit.
they sweet now. It don't they sweet to you. You know when to they sweet. Then when you come back, it go change. Yeah.
So I came back. I went
Mm-hmm.
back. I came back. Yeah, I can't. He say okay, he come help me get work. But until say I can't work more than 20 hours. I was not earning so much.
Mm-hmm.
So I was earning like 400 a month because they go comot tax. I was
Yeah.
earning like five. Yeah, they go comot tax.
Mm.
So as I come back, I was so sick that period. But I was working. I think Christmas Day and New Year, I dey hospital. I been get Braxton Hicks. I get Braxton Hicks, so I been dey hospital. I no fit move for like till January. And e go dey like say e wan comot,
Yeah. Your belly won't
you know.
come out.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, but my parents don't know, even my papa wey I been dey fear, I been come tell am. So everybody come know, and the decision was to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
So im come dey supportive those first few months wey I come back.
Mm-hmm.
New year come, he start again. He start again. He go just dey call me anyhow. I'm like, why are you doing this again? We've already spoken about this before, and this was the reason why I left in the first place. Why are
So
you
the
doing
time when
this
you come back, so before you
again?
left, yeah, Grace, he don't they put in hands for you for your body that time. He don't they touch
Mm,
you for body like
mm,
they
no, no, e been get
yeah.
one day like that when he say, if you talk rubbish or if you talk this thing, I go do this. I tell am say no try am oo, no, because me I dey very confident. I tell am say no try am. Say if you wan do anything for this life, no try am, no put your hand for my body. No
Mm-hmm.
try am. So I been
Yeah.
warn am, we give am serious warning.
Yeah.
So im dey use mouth dey finish me, im dey use mouth
Hmm.
dey finish me.
Hmm.
So as after dat period don pass, after dat January don pass, I come dey gain my body small small. We go just dey get we go just get small argument. E get one day wey im almost hit person for road, you know. I come tell am say dey careful, like concentrate, because im dey make call with person for hours, for
You dey
we
drive. You
yeah,
dey
e dey
drive. Dey
drive, e dey
call.
make call. I tell am say concentrate. Dat day aunty B, im give me the, like, the kind word
Backhand.
wey im use. No, e no
On a
hit me,
okay, what?
dey use
Hmm.
words.
Yeah.
Dat day na im mama come die for January.
Mm-hmm.
Na im mama come die. So as im mama die,
Mama can't delete. Hmm.
yeah, oh sorry, mama come delete. Now I come dey
Mm-hmm.
comfort am. We wey dey quarrel before, me wey dey don call names, now I come dey comfort am. I come dey comfort am. But e come dey too much, because after few days im still dey ignore me, im start dey ignoring again. So I come my friend wey bin come in from Naija as nurse, she come say make I come stay with am for few days, because we don tey wey we see for years, we never see.
Hmm.
I go stay
Hmm.
with am for like 2 days before I come back. So I go clear my head small, come back. E no improve, e
Mm-hmm.
just dey increase dey go. So dis is January. February I still dey manage. I say, oh, um my pikin go soon come, make I just dey do am small small, make I just dey manage.
Because people know they fit change. Now who it be that? Oh, let's say you know quick no, my dear. People know they change like that. Especially if you not say anything wrong with in behavior. Oh, let's say you know quick no. Mm.
So the mama come delete like that. My mama, because my mama don meet the parents, my mom come dey concern say, when be the burial? February. She dey ask, she go call am since e no go pick my mama call, e no dey pick my mama call again. Go tell me say make I tell my mama say e no wan talk with am. I say how I go carry phone tell mama say you no wan talk with am? Pick up the phone, because na you bin dey talk with am before. Pick up, talk to am. E no wan talk. Im still dey, im go dey talk to me. Im go dey, im go still dey do, talk to me anyhow for house. February come pass, na im we come, everybody just, because now I don see say silent treatment. I no fit, I don tire to beg person, so everybody just dey silent for house. We just dey manage. Im bin dey give me money to cook, im come stop. E no dey give me money again. So okay, March, wetin even happen March? Okay, March I come ask am for money dat day to go buy foodstuffs, and pikin dey come in May. I
Mm-hmm.
say how far, we no go buy baby stuffs? E say e no dey ready, say pikin stuff dey fit buy am dat day wey pikin born.
No
Say
baton.
wen im dey ready, im go give me money, make I write list. E say make I write list. I write list. I just try to dey pet am. E say list ke, say
The day where you go born, now that day they go buy pikin. Now they go buy baby products. This na person where they find pikin. You don't
dis
forget saying they find pikin that time. He say he ready, go solidify on our relationship. Mm.
so I come ask am, im go say say make, whether I no see say im dey do dis. The mama arrangement when dem dey do, im no dey tell me anything. I go dey ask when. E say dem go do am next month. Im no go say date. I say what day? E say forget about it. My mama dey say when make she fit go. Aunty B, do you know that they do the
Area. You
yeah,
don't
they
know.
do the burial. I no
They
know.
don't tell
Na
you now.
social media na I see the burial,
Mm.
dis thing, say they don
He
bury
don't
am.
born pikin before. He don't get children before.
He no get.
He don't marry before.
No,
So they do the burial, you don't know. He go Naija or in dey here when they do the burial.
he no go, he dey here.
Okay.
Dat morning he don carry me go work. The morning wey dem
Mm-hmm.
do the burial, he just keep
Mm-hmm.
quiet. Now I see on Facebook as im poster of the mama wey I dey talk to. I never see her picture before. That was the first time na I see that woman's picture. I was shocked. I called my mom. I said, "Mommy, can you imagine?" She was like, "Wow, this guy, if he delete person, no be better person." Because my mom don dey sense. I no dey tell my mama anything, I no tell am say anything dey happen. I just dey pre ten d. But she go say, if you when you no dey house, let's talk. Tell me what is happening, because she don try. But me, I was keeping quiet. I said, let me just keep quiet. Let me know, make I no make am dey angry, so that at least we go just till baby come. So I just dey try manage the whole situation. So the whole thing come turn for March, where he no dey give me money for food again. So I come ask am say, how
Mm-hmm.
far, abeg, give me money. He say, wetin you dey use your money do? Say dem dey pay you. I said, see, um I finish school, because I don submit my dissertation. I said, I applied for internship, and that internship dem dey pay for the internship. That internship
Mm-hmm.
was £600. I was earning 400. So out of
Mm-hmm.
that 400, I go comot 200. In fact, I was even meant to pay it upfront, but I had to go and beg the owner of the program. I said, please, can I pay instrumentally for the 3 months of the internship? Because I really need, because in the UK, without experience, you can't work. So it
Mm-hmm.
was even on a special grounds that I got the 3 months installment. So out of my 400, 200, half of it will go to internship. Half of it was going to this internship program. So I explained to him, I said, see, this is what is going to. He said, why would you be paying? That was another quarrel on its own. See, I dey waste my money. Say I no suppose pay. I no suppose pay for that program. So that was how the issue for March come escalate. And I still need to renew my visa because e dey expire for May.
Yeah.
So any other money wey I get na to save am. He say e no dey give me money make I go buy food by myself, make I go do anything by myself.
So you're not even ready to feed you when you carry him picking for your belly. Ordinary food. You no gree buy food.
So anyway, that after that conversation, the next day
Mm.
na he call me for phone. He say, okay, now I'm giving you two options because you don't appreciate me. I'm paying the house rent, I'm paying I'm helping you. You don't appreciate me. Oh yeah, you have two options now. You pay half of the rent and the bills, or what was the other option again? Or you move out.
Mm-hmm.
Said, Oga, my my baby is coming in May. This is March. Why didn't you say this ever since? Where do you want me to go to?
It says either you pay or you move out.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay, he say
Okay.
yeah. He say I need to pay half of the rent.
Mm-hmm.
I've forgotten
Does
what
he
the
not have a good job? They make money for the job where they do. Is he struggling financially?
no, he's not. He said that, want to say when I told him about the internship, and that half of my money is going there, which I've already said before now. But now he's like, oh, that he sees I don't have anything to do with money, that I should pay half. I said, I don't have the money, for God's sake. Where do you want me to
And this
get?
man met you on LinkedIn because based on your intellectual, you know,
Yes.
now you say fine when you go do masters, get only by yourself as you take your two leg waka come UK, get scholarship on top of masters where you do another one. Now, na problem for am say you dey do internship. Mm.
I said, where do you want me to get money from? He said, okay, I've told you I don't want to be with you again. I don't want to be with you again. I don't want you again. Leave my life. Leave my house. I say, what am I? What do you? I started crying. I was like, what do you want me to do? I say, choose anyone you want because anyone you choose, I cannot do it. Okay, I should go and collect house. My this paper they finish for May. Who go give me house now where I don't carry belle? Okay, make I pay
Okay.
half. Where I go collect the money from? So for throughout March, he just dey anyhow, he just dey all the names every day. I come call my friends. I say, how far? Please help me. I don't know what to do. They say, oh yeah, call social services, call child services, call council. I call everyone. They say, oh sorry, we no fit help you. Say you be student. So that was what they said at the end of
Okay.
the day.
Okay. So
So
wetin come happen to that incident when it happened finally, because we need to round up now so that I can take calls.
okay, so since
That
they say
day
they no
when
fit help
when
me,
they
yeah,
come call Olopa, wetin happen that day?
that day, that morning, because my mama don go tell my papa wetin dey happen. Na im my papa call am
Mm,
early in the morning, call me. He say wetin dey happen, say you don hear what is happening. So I no dey talk. So my papa say, wait, why you can't talk? Is he there? I said yes. He said, give him the phone, let me talk to him. I
mhm,
go carry the phone give am. He say no, he no dey ready, say he wan go work now. He dey cut cucumber for hand dey chop oo. Say no wan talk to my papa, say when he dey ready, when he don come back for work in the evening, say he go talk to my papa when he dey ready. My papa wey be very proud man for where he dey start
mhm.
to cry for phone. He say, abeg no kill my daughter, na the only daughter na I get be dis,
No
please.
delete. No delete.
Oh sorry, I'm so sorry.
It's
He say,
okay.
abeg no delete am, na the only pikin wey na the only female pikin wey I get be dis, no delete, no delete am. He come dey cry, um oga instead of oga to sympathize with my papa, he come dey come follow call my papa name for phone. Na dat one come vex me because
So you dey talk to your papa for phone and you dey disrespect your papa for on top of phone.
yes.
Wow. This guy no really get home training oo. Walai talai. I never see this type. Even if you disrespect the daughter, you get the guts to disrespect your papa. Chai.
So
That
as him come disrespect am, na I tell am say, oga, because the day that night before, I don dey think of how I fit delete my own sef.
hmm.
I come tell am say dat day as him wan come comot, I say, oga, you don do enough. Dis my papa own na the end. I just stand in front of the door. I say, oga, abeg just finish wetin you start today, just finish am, just finish me now, like no even go work again, just finish me now. Him push me for bed. Him push me for bed, push me to the side. I because I this time I dey carry bed. I just land for bed, thankfully that first time. Him dey
Mm-hmm.
turn, him dey throw blow and everything.
In hand. They throw
He dey
blow.
throw him hand. Na I
They
put
throw blow
hand.
for you with this
Yes.
belle. My people, more na see belle oh.
Na
Because this one I investigate reach out, so I don't learn lesson. So now I dey investigate now before we go further with some of the lesson we learn that day for another show where we do. We say we need to find out more. Okay. See belle in the throw blow for this belle. Grace.
him dey throw blow. So
Which part of your body in they throw the blow for this belle?
my arm, I dey block myself, I dey try drag something, just try cover my dis thing. I come
Okay.
grab him work bag wey him dey carry, him come run comot. So I come call my friend because my friend don dey tell me say make I call dis thing,
Police.
Yeah, but me I no
Okay.
wan call ever since. So I come tell am say say dis thing wey be verbal before say e don turn, say e
Physical.
don physical oo. As
Mm-hmm.
I dey talk to am for phone na im come back again, come continue wetin im start. Dis time push me for floor, e dey drag the bag with me, dey hit, im dey, im dey throw. um So as my friend hear as im come back the second time, na im she carry phone call police.
Right. So not be you even call them. Now your friend can't even get the courage to call police.
Yes.
Why you no gree call police, Grace?
Na the father of my child, I no wan put am for any trouble, and I don reach out to dis pipu for help, dey no fit help me. So I
And
say
you see they will you so you will you they willing to risk mm? So the learning here is that okay, I know I try to be very, very understanding because you know you go learn many things as you get more matured. For this life, even Bible talks say love your neighbor as yourself. I don't care how you love your husband. Moreover, this guy never even marry you. Okay? You need to love yourself first. And if you're a mother, love your children first. So you see that pikin when you carry for belle so, by the time you drop a nine go be the most important thing for your entire life. You fit stay, you go fit starve 3 days, you know it. That pikin nine be everything for your life. So you need to protect that pikin with everything you got. This man show you many times saying no care about you. With this big belly where you get so, in they put his hands on you, they do what he like with you. So the learning there, the father is the father of my child. I beg women, more na listen, no, more na listen well because you know say now other people experience. That person say they learn, no, we know they judge Grace, we no blame her. Now where person no reach, now they do reach. See, anything wey go put you for risk, where e be say this thing you know say many women don delete because of say, especially when you dey this kind condition where you dey so belle, huge belle. We dey talk of 8.5 months. The first day when she tell me I dey scream for phone. In fact, I was so angry. E be like make I go find that Mongo Park physically. Make I find some Oshodi boys where they go help me deck her up and down. Make you know what it mean to dey put in hand for small girl, see small girl, 20-something-year-old. First pregnancy, never get belle before. She dey all alone, all in family dey Naija. I no get anybody here. You find this girl so tey she leave, you bring her come back. And now you can't tell and say because you not bring money, you not share bill. Because of that, you begin to beat this small pikin, this small girl. So no, they look say it's the father of my child. Father of my child. If it's truly your father of your child, women, you know go do that kind of thing. No go touch you. Go they pet you, go they love you. Because person be father of your child, don't mean say it mean the best, it mean well for you. Women wanna get on a sense, collect sense tonight. We always bring out the learning, so that people go know. This one na Mongo Park. You no care about anybody. You no care about that unborn child. You no care about you. Not only himself and that paycheck where the small money where they make, now you care about. Because if you care about you, you know go they beat you when you get belle 8.5 months pregnant. Okay, Grace, may we summarize the story. What can happen when Olopa come? What happen?
So
I'm
Olopa
sharing my
come
link.
come.
Those who want to contribute, my link is in the comment section. Olopa come. What can happen when your friend finally call Olopa?
They come ask me for statement na im dey give me. They say whether I wan charge am, I say I no know. So
Mhm.
ever since Olopa come, im come carry phone by himself come call my mama. My mama wey im bin no wan pick call before, na im come dey call
Mhm.
my mama, tell am say I be very, I no be good person, say I no dey cook, I no dey clean, I no dey do dis, I no dey do dat, I no dey do dat. My mama say she know her pikin, say her pikin like to cook food well well. Say you sure say na my pikin you dey talk about? He say okay, he say im don tell im mama and im papa sef say na wetin dey happen be dis. say dem bin wan come talk to the family ever since January. My mama say ever since January, and you no call carry phone call me as in mama, tell me wetin my pikin dey do. You go call your own family make dem come talk to my own, you get my number. So now im come dey spoil my name for my mama. But my mama say okay make she come tread with soft hands. She come dey say abeg, abeg, she carry belle, at least just take care of am. He say lie lie, say person wey call Olopa give am say e no fit help am.
Mm-hmm.
So dat day sef wey im hit me, wey im put im hand, na im papa kpai.
Im papa kpai again during this your relationship. Im mama kpai, im papa kpai.
Yes,
Jesus.
2 weeks after they don
The
put the
very
money.
mama, im papa kpai again.
Yeah, the day wey im hit, dat day wey im carry im hand touch me, na im the papa kpai.
Now your God they fight for you, sir. Don't see this kind thing. Mm-hmm.
So me, I can't even reach out to am sef. I say I don hear oo, say sorry, abeg make we try resolve dis issue. Talk say I dey waste my time, say make I find way comot for house ending of the month. Say I dey waste my time, say e no get any business with me again.
Mm-hmm.
Say as I don call police, Olopa for am, say
Mm-hmm.
e no get any business with me again. So I think say
So the police
whether
not arrest him when they come. They not arrest him.
e no come back house again. Ever since that time, e no come back house. So the time
So
wey e come back na 2 days later. Dat time door, im don spoil the door, im don break im key put for door. So I no fit lock door, I no fit comot. So I just dey inside for those 2 days. So I come even call handyman say make dem come change am, so dat I go even dey secure, because I no fit lock the door. I need block the door with my box.
now shared accommodation be the house. I
Na
been a flat.
studio, na studio,
Studio flat. Studio flat. Okay.
yes. So I
Mm-hmm.
so I come call handyman even call big money. I say I no get big money, but at least make I dey safe for inside the house. So the
Yeah.
day wey handyman dey change the lock, na im come tell the handyman say wetin im dey do, say dat dey don call landlord. Meanwhile I don call am before say abeg call landlord make dem come change the door. Im say im don tell me make I comot for the house, say im no dey call any landlord. So na I call handyman come change am. So dat day wey im come back, im come say where my dis, where my dat. Im start to shout. So as im start shout again, na I carry phone by myself dis time. I call Olopa. I say una talk say wen im come back make I call una. I don call una because now I don dey tired. Na
They come.
den so im still dey shout for phone as I dey talk to Olopa. So dey say na
Mm-hmm.
im dey shout, so dey say yes. Dey say tell am say make e comot for there. So im say im dey tell the handyman say see black woman wey im bring come im house come help.
Now you bring you come this country. If now you bring you come this country for no drink water, put up for ground. Now here I meet you.
Say black woman wey im bring come im house come help.
Mm-hmm.
Na me dey carry phone dey call Olopa. Say how can? Im dey tell the handyman say see how ungrateful I be. Na im Olopa come. Dey come tell me say dey say dey know say dey say whether na my name dey. I say no, na im name dey. Dey say dey know say legally na im get the place, but say make I no go anywhere. Say I no get anywhere to go to. Make now wey dey don lock the door, say dey know say at least I dey safe for here now. Make I just dey there. Make I no go anywhere.
How you can't take come out?
Him,
How you can't take come out for the house?
dat day the handyman dey work for the door, so the door bin dey wide open. Im dey work on the door dat time. So as im hear say I don carry phone call Olopa, im comot sharp sharp. Im run comot before Olopa come. Im dey avoid Olopa. So im run comot. So dis thing happen for like ending of March. E never sleep for the house since then. in dey
The
hide.
key when you change, they change the lock of the house. In get the key.
He no get am.
Okay. In don't come the house since that day.
Yes, he don come. My mama say make I no call Olopa again, say
You
abeg.
let her enter when he come.
I did, unfortunately.
It's okay. I
um
understand.
I did. Then he come ask for the key, but I no give am the key. I did. I
Okay.
let him enter. Then the next time when he come, he tell me wetin I go carry for am. Now I go back carry am go give am. I no call Olopa again, but he don go try. So na when landlord come call me with my number say, um madam, I think this was on Monday.
Hmm.
He say, madam, you need to comot, because I think say probably im dey joke about the make I
So
comot
you
for
give
am
up the
bringing.
house basically. Yeah, make her summarize them because I
Yeah.
know say it did difficult for you as you did not. You try. You even try as you compose yourself. I'm even shocked because the first time when I talk to you, be like, make I just enter my motor, begin the drive, come that place. First thing I want to do now to look for that mango park, bring her out for wherever it did. Can't give her hair. You see, then no, all this mango park know the kind women when they try that rubbish with. Now, when they go look for small girl, you dey vulnerable. You just come this country not too long. You don't know your left from right, and you know go too like wahala. You don't see your personality. They get some people where they carry craze for head when they know they try that nonsense with them because they know say if they try them, eh, they go forget them for prison where I go carry them go. But I understand it dey happen. Good people dey, bad people dey. It's all right. So he don't come out now, leave you for the house. And you talk, say the landlord give you to the end of the month to stay for the house. Abi?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what it be the just summarize, tell her the immediate thing when you need now.
Ma-
Because your baby is almost due. You go born in another how many weeks?
yes, next month.
Let's say in another within 3 or 4 weeks now you go born. Abi?
Yes, Auntie B.
You did there, Grace. Can you hear me?
I'm here, Auntie B. Hello.
Yeah, you did hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you, Auntie B.
Okay, so within the next 4 weeks now you go born. Okay.
Yes, Auntie B.
So now make we talk about because I won't begin you don't do 1 hour now, 40 minutes I want use when we talk about what you need in terms of the help when you need now. Summarize and quickly in 2 minutes.
Auntie B, I just need a roof over my head, and just a place to give birth to my child right now, because I'm in the house and I don't have anywhere to go to, basically.
Okay.
Um my this thing dey expire first week next month.
Mm-hmm.
I need renew am, and
Okay.
if I even get any money, I don't even know which one to even do first now. But like
We don't know.
everything
Mm.
is just on my head at the moment. I'm having issues with school because my and like everything admin dey struggle, so I no fit complete the course wey I bin don start. So
You
I
fit
dey
take
get.
time off from school. That school one, you can take a break. I think at this point now, you know if you go school now because you go soon born. So the school one, my advice would be for you to write to the school to give you an extension. You take a break, a break. Tell them about your situation. Maybe you need to send them some of your medical, whatever, letters to say that you're about to have a baby. So take a break. Maybe you need to take like, I don't know, whether 6 months or so. God know how you want to manage school and a new baby now. So you need a break. That one and the first one you go do. Okay. So accommodation, you need somewhere to stay, you need to renew your paper and all that. Anyway, anything when you want to add. Obodo Farm, I'm sharing my link, please. If you have something to say to Grace, you are looking for support for her as well. Join the conversation using the link in the comment section. Grace, where do you want to talk again?
Auntie
Hmm?
B, for now, I just want my baby to have a roof over.
Okay. All right, no
Yeah.
problem. Okay, it's all right. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. You've done very, very well. Okay, you've done very, very well. No worry. You see, uh, no worry. God will do it. We'll trust God to use people to help you. So we'll start to take calls now. Okay. Well done, Grace. Well done. No worry yourself. You know, say you get belle, oh, and now your first pregnancy be this. So no stress yourself. If you dey stress yourself, you see the baby go dey feed off anything where you dey do. Oh. So no stress yourself because if you dey stress, the baby go dey stress. Okay.
Okay,
You get
auntie.
people around you, like if you enter labor now, where they go carry you go hospital. Okay, if you call ambulance. Now the good thing about this country be that if you get phone, you don't need somebody to carry you go. You fit call ambulance. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Obodo Farm, this is where we are now. I know that Bumi have been waiting. We got people coming into the studio. Please, my people, Bedfordshire is around that area. Hertfordshire, Bedfordshire. We need help. The first thing, the immediate need, if you have a room, I tell you now for the last show. This is what we do, oh, my people. Eh? We need help. We need to get her accommodation. She no get money to pay rent. So the idea of come and stay with me and pay rent it does not even arise. I know God has blessed so many of you on this platform and people that will be watching this later. If you've got a spare room that you can spare for months without asking for rent, please, I appeal to you to get in touch with me. Okay? Grace, just listen now. I go to add people where they go to advise you. Yeah?
Yes, auntie B.
Don't worry. You're going to be all right. You're going to be fine by His grace. Bumi, you're welcome.
Auntie B, can you hear me?
Yes, so I'm hearing you, sweetie. Good
Okay, good
evening.
afternoon. Good evening. I'm sorry. Obodofam, good evening. Grace, how are you? Well done. I just want to say if she can also um, create a baby list, or we can donate money because I not get anything where nothing where I go say go help this matter. They pain me. I just want to
I
put.
know.
I want to say something just for future for learning purpose. I know how people move to their brother and you get cultural shock. It happens a
Yeah,
lot, right?
yeah,
So we have to be aware of this, that it is going, that you're not going to be with your family, it's not going to be like, it's almost like starting, like you're a newborn, you're starting from scratch. So we should not just jump with that thought process, and then we're trying to force people on us or force ourselves on people because we want that familiarity or that sense of home. It's not going to be like that here. It's different here. So you also have to also put in mind that you are a woman. It's your body. If you know your body, if you know that any small bakam, even is any small thing, even that just to smell your body, don't carry belle, say no, even do one, because these men, their yes is not their yes. It's not God though that you're talking to, it's a man. And I'm sorry, you cannot trust man with child, because at the end of the day, 88 points, if 88, 99.9% of the job is on you, right? So we should put that in mind. But grace, my strength, my blessing, see my blessing, my strength, my prayer, everything. I just confused since I did hear the story. It pain me, but anything, anywhere where we feel donate a registry, I will send. I will do my own best here. But well done, please. And like Auntie B said, don't worry yourself, don't stress yourself. Just focus on having a healthy baby. Thank
thank
you.
you. Thank you,
Thank
Bumi.
you.
Grace, you don't buy the baby things now. You buy the baby things before you finally leave.
No.
So you no get baby things and you go born pikin in another few weeks. Chineke. Okay.
So
We know.
the my midwife been recommend me give like support organization. They don't give me some used baby clothes and bath Moses basket and
Okay.
just pampers or that's just it.
Okay. All right. That's fine. So we'll carry on. GB, hi, sweetie. Unmute
Hello.
yourself so I can hear you.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes, that my darling. You're welcome.
Hi, Grace. Um,
Go
I
on.
just wanted to say, this is very, I don't know, it's really emotional, like hearing, obviously I know, I know. So, but it's just hearing it, it's just really emotional. But what I wanted to say is, um, I'm not going to dwell on Mongo Park, but there are options, and she knows that there are options. However, she's in a vulnerable state, and I there is a charity that you can go to, and I think it's safer rather than you being on your own. And as you said, you are in an area where all of your friends are somewhere else, although you have good friends, but they're not there. And if anything happens, what if you can't reach, God forbid, but what if you can't reach your phone? um what I'm thinking is, what consider moving to a charity, to this charity, calling this charity tomorrow. They are called Women's Center. You would they can house you the same day. But when I mean house you, it's not like housing you like in your own private space. It might just be a big house and you have your own room. And they would take care of you. They'll give you everything you need, food and everything. I don't think they'll give you money. I'm not sure if they'll give you money, or maybe they'll give you voucher. I think they'll give you voucher, but not much. They'll give you everything you need, and it's safer because they have people like you. They're pregnant people like you in the same vulnerable
Will they take,
situation.
Gwen, will
They
they take no recourse to public funds?
they are a full blown charity. They don't care about your status. So
Right.
it's, yeah, they don't care about your status. I think you should move there. And then they also have in-house lawyers as well, pro bono lawyers that can give you advice. Because there is option for social services. We discussed that, but at this point, it's like you are in a very vulnerable state. I think you should move to that house, give them a call. I can give them a call tomorrow and just explain the situation, because I support them every month. So I think you should move there as soon as possible and let them take it from there. If they need to refer you to social services, or what's the name of that one that if there's DV, they will refer you to. I can't remember what they call it now.
Women's age. See, women's age.
No, not women's, DV center, whatever. What did they call it? When they
Okay.
yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
All
they
right.
will
We'll
refer
talk.
you if
Yeah.
they need to, yeah, they will refer
Because
you if they need to, but primarily I think right now I think you should move to the
you are
they're
already
called,
involved, let me take calls.
sorry.
She can't just
Okay.
move until she gets in touch and this is sorted. It needs to be
No,
sorted.
no, I'm
She
saying
can't
before
just
she
pack her
has the
load and
baby.
go.
Before she has the baby, she should move there, so that if there's any complications in there, if she's in labor and everything, it's a Catholic charity. So you will have all these what they call it, these mothers there that would help you before and during and after.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah,
No
yeah, that's
problem,
just
Gwen.
my
Thank you very
suggestion.
much. We'll look
Yeah.
into that. Also, yeah, I'm going to talk. I was going to talk to my friend today. I didn't have time because I've been so busy with work.
Okay.
Um, yeah, thank you, Gwen. Yeah, obviously
Mm,
you and I are already talking in the background
yeah,
about this, so we'll carry on talking
yeah,
and
yeah. Okay.
strategizing. What we're going to do is that we'll create a small group. This is what I did for
Yes.
Iyabo in the US. We did
Mm-hmm.
this for Iyabo, and to the glory of God, Iyabo is settled now. So we're going to
Mm-hmm.
create a small group for people who want to help her in the UK, information,
Okay.
advice, and whatever, and then we can
Okay.
take it and I'll add that to it. So we'll
Oh,
keep
please
talking.
add me to the group,
Oh
please.
yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I
Thank you.
will.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
my darling. God bless you,
Thanks.
G.
Bye.
Thank you.
So people are asking for, yeah, there is a Cash App there. You can see Cash App, you can see PayPal. Both of them are on the screen. Look at it. The reason why people are suggesting Amazon whatever register, it won't work because she doesn't have accommodation at the moment. She's about to move out of where she is, and we don't know where she's going to go to. So the only what we can do now is sort her accommodation out and then get her money to do shopping for baby, and so just money to tide her over for now. The Amazon register will not work, or whatever register will not work now because she's in the middle of moving. The Mango Park has told the landlord to basically kick her out. In the UK, they know they waste time. If you not pay rent, you're out. Everywhere in the diaspora, and Kuku know them. This one a private house, not big council house. Okay, so we need to let's see what we can do. The accommodation one, we are looking into it. I'm going to talk to my friend who is a children's social worker tomorrow to see what other options are available. But I'm not really now that there are some people who have a spare bedroom. Some people really get massive houses, they don't need the room. If you live in that area and you have a spare room, it's not going to cost you anything. Big or no, especially women. Mothers, some of you have raised, children already. Please, this is a very young girl. She has no family here. She needs us. We are her family now. Please, this is the work of God. Let's do it together. Bio, you are welcome.
Auntie B,
Hello, my
uh,
brother.
this beautiful name person, Grace, that's my mother's name. I tire
Oh,
for this
yeah.
matter.
Really? No
Oh
wonder.
no.
Did you owe your body?
Ah,
You are an empath, Bio. You did always get empathy before anyway.
I said this career Mogo Park found in a top career website.
You know what
Nah,
I think? As you see
eh,
am for you see am for LinkedIn, you see say this girl na smart girl say
right.
as you dey here so you sharp, you dey get people
Mm-hmm.
wey dey here don't even know say scholarship dey for master. You wake up from Naija. Now
You
you
know.
don't calculate say this one na go dey make money bring come.
Mm-hmm. So now the economic value, now the guy they look. That's just the truth.
Yeah.
But he's impatient because sometimes you don't have those benefits immediately. A
Yes.
girl that have been able to educate herself through thick and thin, through the little support from family and her hard work and her brilliant foresight, change her career, and is struggling. She just needs small push, you know. So the guy wasn't patient enough. He's supposed to understand patient and and the future would have been better for them. But however, they don't go through that, they don't pass that stage, like we do here, safety
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Safety first. So we are not talking about relationship, but just that in case anybody's learning, it's not just immediate benefit person they look. Uh-huh. So that's it. So for this one, thank you very much. You've summarized what need to happen, but I always believe on the first instantaneous support. So the instantaneous support is we're going to try our best and contribute every little helps, like they say in obodooyinbo. So as a first step, we'll try to send our small thing to the cash app first, so that at least small thing will fit the hand. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
Because honestly, we no go fit contribute the money that fit say just dey pay long term go rent, which is true. You
No, no, no,
understand?
no, no,
Uh-huh.
no,
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 I agree. No, you said that already now. You already said
no.
that. I'm not
Me,
here.
we know what is practical now. I'm a very
Right,
practical person. I know
right.
what will work and what no go
Mm-hmm.
work. I
Work,
don't feel
yeah.
expect anybody to come they pay rent. You know,
Yeah.
everybody get their own bukata. We are just
Right,
doing the work
right,
of God here.
right. So of course that cash is for to support her, the baby, initially, and why you do what you are known for doing best, which God have been blessing you with, you know, created the support group and everything. Those who can
Yes,
help. Yeah,
yes.
this is why Bio Mona listening to me Obedo Yibo family. Remember, I always they talk say this show they are people of timber and caliber. I
Oh yes.
trust our women on this platform.
Yeah.
UK zone. I trust when I know around that area we must have one, two, or three great women who can put hand behind and help, couple of months, maybe 2 more, 3 months, and that, and also take advantage of all the available supports that you can get from the society there as well. You understand? You know,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're not going to just end it there. We are also going to try as much as possible to pursue it in the legal aspect as well, on how to
Yeah.
regularize our stay there. Uh-huh. Even if not to pull and down, you know what I mean. At the end of the day, we get people now. If we do some, we know the system very well. We must put
That's
hand
all.
together
That's all.
and
Going
try
to
to see.
Nigeria is not an option. She forget to
No, no,
talk
no,
that
no.
one.
Go
All of
where?
us say they go back to Nigeria. That's what
No,
they are telling her to do.
that one I where Olopa no reach now.
You
Olopa,
know, Olopa, they always look for a way to get rid of cases because then self
mm-hmm.
they did pressure, right? They be
They
like
don't
social
tire.
security.
Yeah, case where they
They
for
tire. And
for
you know
these
another
people
reason why
many.
they tire for Nigerian women and black women. Black women know they
Mm,
like to press charges. They waste Olopa time.
right.
They too they waste Olopa time. So Olopa know they too send us again.
Yes.
Because see now the first thing when Grace supposed to do
Now to
if you
call
are in this
Olopa.
situation. Now that to press now to follow up with that kid, now the all of us
Mm-hmm.
can carry and go where you go this safe. You
Mm,
go come become problem for the government head. You know
yes.
so now they will come put
Yes.
her for somewhere, but she no follow up. He says
Mm,
my he's the father of my child. You know, see? Forget the wahala there.
Father of a child, the Mogo parking not the shame. Now, I pray may you ever Mogo Park. If you by mistake come into this video, I said this to your face. You don't have single shame. Your first child is coming out, and it's the
You
community
cannot
that
even
is
buy baby things.
community that is helping you do your father responsibility. Tears should be coming out from your eye right now. If you can hear me, tears. You are a failure. If you like, eat or do big boy or do anything for wherever you are. You are a disgrace to your generation. Sorry to say that, you know, because you cannot even take care of your first out of anger. You pass it on to the your first blood, your first unborn child. You pass it on to him because of your imbued career mogopak wickedness, bitterness, human being that you are. No shame on you. Shame on you, Mogopak. Career Mogopak, found on career website. So Auntie B,
Career Mogo Park. We don't hear another one today. Be you
man,
I beg, I no feel like we say na Career Mogo Park.
men not come make me just I did very emotional and this thing. I'm so tired. This is not good. But we thank God. I want to assure you, Grace, please, you have done so well. You have comported yourself, and in that your soft tone and everything, don't put yourself under any pressure. Just know two things. As I speak to you now, know two things. Challenges must come, but we overcome them. You have come
Yes.
here. Here is a place of refuge, hope, and love. So don't worry. It might not go all rosy, but however, we are going to try our best, and at least with the words of advice, the kind love that you experience, and all that. Please calm down. Everything will be well with you and our baby. Okay?
Thank you. We
Thank
don't
you,
get
sir.
another Obodo TV baby now. You know, say
Yeah.
we get one
So
we dey expect for US.
for
Now we don't get
US.
one for UK again.
Thank
Hmm.
you.
Our
At the end
babies
of
don't
the
dey
year, what we'll do
plenty.
Obodo
Thank
Igbo
God. Hmm.
end of year party. All these our baby we go bring them
That's
come and
so.
celebrate
That's
with them. Oh.
so. Eh,
All right, Auntie B.
Thank
I will
you.
send my
Thank you,
message
sir.
now. All right,
All
guys,
right.
please
I
go
trust
ahead
you.
and do your
Thank you,
best.
Bio. God
Yes,
will
thank
bless
you.
you. As you continue to encourage others, at your hour of need, God will show up for you, Bio. He will never leave you, he will never forsake you. Thank you so much for always being a voice. He go dey even a verse sef, when women they shout for you, go be like say Bio na their papa, the way he feels is an empath. Go they feel their pain. Now the kind of men when we want be this that are feeling, where they get feeling, where they know, say, you don't get to treat people like this or waiting, it's okay. Selena, you are welcome. Good evening. Good
Good
afternoon.
evening, good afternoon. Hi, Auntie B. I'm a first time caller, and this is my
Oh,
first
thank
time calling
you.
into the show. But I always
Okay.
follow the show. Thank you for all that you're doing. God bless you.
Thank you.
And so I just wanted to come from the part where I'm just going to encourage Grace and tell her that even the Bible says children are a blessing. And so that child is a blessing already. So she might be going through challenges, but she should not just feel like she'll be overwhelmed, but she should just keep holding on to the word of God in the Bible. Because
Amen.
even the Bible says that children are a blessing. Blessed is the woman that has her quiver full of them. And so she's blessed already. And now that she's going through these challenges, she has to decide to be strong. Because the
Mhm.
man might either come back or her mother, like we're Africans or Nigerians, they might be like, carry the child, go give her nine picking and all that. So she might be forced to want to go back to the man and
Mhm.
all that. But she should know her value as a woman. From this platform and by God's grace, we'll give her the help that she requires, and God will make a way, and all that she needs, she would have it. But she has to understand her value as a woman.
Mhm.
She has to know her worth as a woman. She has to know that she deserves the best. And then she has to know that she has a huge task of raising her child up that same way. So
Mhm.
she should just know that this child is a blessing and she should be strong. She should decide that she would go on this journey until when God will send her the man that would love her the way he should love her. So she should
Mhm.
focus now on her health because I don't know if she has been doing for antenatal because of all these issues. I don't know if she has been getting good health care. But I know that God, because me, I'm in America, I know that God will make a way and
Yeah,
somebody
she's
will pick her
entitled for
accommodation.
healthcare as a student here.
Okay,
It's free
thank
for
God.
her.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
God. So she has been going.
Mhm.
That's good. So she
Mhm.
should just keep praying and just keep holding on. And she should decide to go ahead with her life. She should not be, because yes, the man is the child. While Nigerians will say, I should be with his father and all. But God has given her the strength, and she's a strong woman, and she can succeed. And I also just wanted to piggyback on what she said about her writing to the school. She should remember that the reason why she came to the UK was for education, and then education would always help a woman.
Yeah.
So she should write. She should not forget that. Please don't. As in, I know that there are so many challenges. Just remember to write to the school. You can defer
Yeah.
your admission for 1 year,
Yeah.
and then by then the base so that you will go back and get that degree, because it's that degree that will still open doors for you in future to get a good job that you would
Mm-hmm.
need to raise this child. So
Yeah.
please don't forget the scholarship, don't forget the degree. Go back and write to the school and explain that you have health issues, attach a doctor's report and all, and defer. By God's grace, by this time next year the child will be one, and you will be strong enough. You would have gathered yourself, and you'll be ready to go back to school. So just be strong while you're going through this phase. This is just a phase that will
Amen.
make you stronger. I just want to
Thank you.
encourage Grace. Thank you, Auntie B, for all that you do. God bless
Thank
you.
you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much.
I appreciate you, sis. Thank you so much. You're a first time caller and a great quality caller at that. Thank you for the encouragement. Grace, are you feeling the love? Are you feeling encouraged so far?
I am, Auntie B. Thank you so much.
Pele. I don't know whether it's the pregnancy that is doing you more or is the situation, because your voice, I wish I could see your voice, your face.
Auntie B, I'm trying not to cry, so
Hey, yeah, it's okay. Don't worry. You don't chop belle food. See your belly. See your belly, Grace. Your belly long. Well, you don't do scan. You know the sex of the baby when you want born. Na girl
yeah,
or na girl or na boy. Which one? Tell us. Tell us.
Nigel,
Na
Nigel.
girl. Hey, whoa. Pink. Pink lady. Ooh. Don't worry. We don't dey collect money. I don't collect £200 already for you
Ah,
now. I'm looking at my
thank you
cash
so
app. People are
much.
donating. Be thanking them. 200 already. Don't enter my cash app now for you. You see, God will do it. No worry. Mona Lisa, you're welcome.
Hello, Auntie B. My name's Lisa. Obviously, I've heard her story, and I just felt like I should just give my little input, just because um, I went to school here and I had a daughter at 18, and I was at university myself when
Yeah.
I got pregnant. And some of the advice I was going to give is talk to your student support center. Like when I was 18, obviously my mum kicked me out, and they were really helpful. They give you bursaries, like literally went straight into my account. It didn't have anything to do with my stay or anything, but it was really helpful. And literally, I just wrote a letter, explained my whole circumstance of like, look, if you don't help me, I'm not going to be able to complete my studies. And they
Yeah.
were really supportive, and they were like, every year we're going to give you £3,000. And I couldn't believe it, and it helped me for those 3 years.
Were
Also,
you were you were you on the same kind of documentation that she has? No recourse to
no,
public fund.
no, they didn't ask me for anything like that. It was
Right.
literally, it was just a, they just said, when I spoke to someone in the student support center, they said that there's funding that they can give any student that can help with anyone who's struggling with their studies. They didn't ask me for anything. That was
Right.
literally it. And I
And what was it
explained,
again? Student support center, you said.
yes, and it was mitigating circumstances. And I just
Right. Great.
explained,
Take notes. Okay. Be taking notes of this good quality advice you are giving now. You need it. Okay.
and it was literally, it was a bursary. And also talk to your teachers as well, because I know everyone talks about pausing your studies, but I remember being heavy because my daughter was born in May, and my course, obviously my I was in my first year. And when I explained to them, they were really supportive, so they were sending me the work so that I could read through it, like the notes and everything, rather than actually pausing my studies. I didn't have to return for a while, but I still completed my assignments just like everybody else, just I wasn't in class. And I thought that might be helpful as well, in terms of, because obviously I don't, one of the
Right.
greatest things is like, now I'm a lot older, but one of the best decisions I did was not pausing my studies, because I probably would have not gone back. Do you understand? But here I am now. I went back and I did it. But they're like really understanding. So I think obviously explaining your situation will definitely
Yeah.
make a big difference. There is funding out there and there's support out there. It's just knowing the right people in the university to talk to. That's the only advice I have.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate
Thank
that
you.
contribution. Very, very helpful. God bless you, my darling.
Thank you.
So I know somebody, thank you so much. I know somebody who just had a baby here in the UK. She came from Nigeria. She's on a student visa. And I'm going to link you to her to talk to her. She told me that because of her pregnancy and because she just had a baby, she's doing a master's degree. She said that this school has given her, like, if an assignment, you know, an assignment, they didn't finish person life here. If you be students, it's not much of exam, but it's mostly assignments. So instead of, like, if the assignment was given like a month, because she's had a baby now, they gave her 3 months to submit it. So that's another thing that you can explore if you don't want to take time off. But I was thinking the time off would be good for you because you don't even get school fees to finish the thing anyway. You are still owing them. So whatever works for you now, you should consider doing that. So I'll link you up um I'll link you up with Mabel. Yeah. Impact, you're welcome.
Hi, Auntie.
Good evening.
Good evening, Auntie. Thank you for this wonderful time again. I just want to talk to this our sister
You are
Jane.
very faint. Can you move closer to the thing so we can hear you?
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better. Thank you. Yeah, it's better.
Okay. I just want to talk to this our sister. You should not
Go
worry.
ahead.
This is a obodooyinbo baby. We will support you. That man
Yes,
na
so
ready. I don't know what I go fit call am. Your own first child, where you supposed to be
mhm.
happy. Your mama buy, your papa buy. This is the person, something we will give you joy, we will give you support again. Now you they misbehave like this. Man, I don't just know how to follow at all, but it really the investment say men like this still they exist. So
I
make you not
do, my
worry.
brother. I do.
God,
Mhm.
God go ahead and we go round it round down and then we will give them the support we fit do. Make you day rest
Mhm.
assured. Thank you very
Okay.
much, Auntie.
Thank you so much, Impact. I appreciate you, my brother. God bless you. Thank you. We thank God for the good men when God still give us. Say, out of all this plenty mongo pack, some still dey there when God they used to reassure us, say, not be all men bad, not be all men, no get human feeling. Where they even just they do anything where they like. Okay. So thank you all so much for everybody that has contributed. Um Thank you so much. Waiting somebody to talk for. I don't block two people already. Another person is waiting to be blocked. Make a look now. Ma look comment section for the person where they talk, where they yarn up at for there now. Make it chop block. Some people want to chop block tonight, and I'm very, very happy to oblige you. Now, I know they do anything. You see all those where they complain, they know they contribute. They got nothing to contribute. They only come hear story. After they hear the story finish, they go. They'll still they criticize people. Where the person they may block in generation, according to Annie. Annie say na generation you go block. Oh my God, God save you. I not see you. I'm rounding up now. Peace. I saw you in the comment section just now. I'm coming into the studio. Come in now. I don't see you already. No wrong. Come back. Yeah, they are telling you don't go back to him again. No, Grace, you dey hear ba? I hope say you know the shadows. You are learning now. Pé you need to look after yourself. See, if you go back to around 1 million times, it's not going to change. This is who he is. And one thing we don't learn about life is say if somebody tells you, they show you who they are, believe them. Notice say you fit change them. You know, women, we dey too they get messiah mentality. We think say we go save them, we go change them. No, you cannot. It's either you accept him like that. If you agree to live like that, maybe they panabit you, fine. Then if you go back. But if you know you cannot, as I dey see you so, you know fit. Because as I see you so, you need somebody that will protect you, somebody that will love and respect you. You don't need this kind thing. It's not the best for you. Peace. I'm running up. Oh, are you coming? Do you have anything to say, Grace, before we'll close for tonight?
Auntie B, thank you very much. Honestly, I really appreciate it. I've been watching your show for a long time. I didn't know that I would be I will be talking here one day, but I'm really really happy. Thank you so much for the help. I really appreciate it.
It's okay. You're welcome. This is what we are here for. Okay? No worry yourself. One way or the other. Yoruba say there's nothing that is coming from the sky that this earth cannot take. Kò sí kan tó ń bọ̀ lókè tílẹ̀ ò gbà. If they say they never see this type before, we they deceive ourselves. You are not the first. Unfortunately, you will not be the last. So no worry yourself, okay? I thank you, and I praise you for having the courage to speak out. Say just sit down, suffering and smiling. Suffering and smiling, they help anybody. Oh. Now who get the courage to ask for help? Now they get help. Oh. If you know to say somewhere they pay you, you go doctor. Your leg they pay you, tell doctor say na back they pay you, they will give you medicine for back. That leg no go finish. So all those hiding where everybody get they hide. I don't want to make anybody here. If you quiet, your problem go quiet with you. So Grace, no worry, we'll connect later, okay?
Okay, Auntie B.
All right, thank you, my darling.
Thank
Titilayo,
Good evening, Auntie B. Can you hear me?
you're here, sis. Good evening.
Hi.
Yes, I can hear you, sis. How are you?
I'm doing well. Grace, you're doing very
Okay.
well, and I just want to encourage you to take all the advice that has been given to you. You actually have to prioritize writing to the school, define your studies so that you will eventually achieve and obtain that degree you started. And also, the the WhatsApp group Auntie B promised to create. I will encourage you to speak up in the group so that your emotional health can be supported. And I think I
Thank
wish you
you.
to believe it.
Hello, Sister Titi, are you there?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we're
I
hearing
wish
you. Are you
you,
done? Are you done?
yeah, I'm done. Wishing you safe
Okay.
delivery.
All right, no problem. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you. I will definitely create that group because we need a smaller group where Grace will for it's easier to share information, in a group like that. That's what we've done it for a couple of people, and it works. It's just a few people are interested to be involved, like directly involved. And I know people are already, saying someone like Gwen is already involved. She's already talking to her. So yeah, Auntie Peace, Ekura Leo. Hello. I can't hear you. Oh. I'm not hearing you. Can you people hear her? Uh-oh. I don't know what's happening to your audio. Today that you decide to come into the studio, we cannot hear you. Ah. Okay. Oh. Boya ma pe wa lórí ago. Maybe you call me on the phone. If that would be better. Okay. I'm not hearing you, and I don't think I don't know if people are hearing you. Is anyone hearing Auntie Peace? Because me, I cannot hear you for some reason. I don't know why. What's going on? Okay. All right. Okay, they cannot hear you, Auntie Peace. Okay, sorry. Okay. Let's yeah. Well, we don't want it to be too long. The important thing, what we are taking away from tonight, the lessons have been shared already. Let me just summarize. The lessons are many. If you are just joining, or you can start from the beginning. When you come to the abroad or you are in Nigeria, no date person because say they come from your I'm Illumini. We speak the same language. All those are not, they are not relevant in a healthy relationship. Is the last thing you want to think about, whether you speak the same language or not. It doesn't matter. The language you should speak with the person that you are with is the language of love, the language of someone who cares about you. Okay. From every indication, this Mongo Park fished out this young girl because she's very young. She's intelligent. You know, he was calculating that she would be working and bringing money because he's doing double masters and all that. It didn't work out. He got her pregnant and now he's abandoned her. Okay. But we are here by his grace. Adewale, you are here.
Hello, Auntie V. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you, sweetie. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. How you doing? Hello?
I'm good, thank you. What do you have to say?
Yeah. Um.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Go
I want.
ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to say words of encouragement to Miss Grace. I know right now she's probably going to be, blaming herself or thinking, "Why did I do this?" But I just want her to know that she's not alone. That she met this man when she was most
Mm-hmm.
vulnerable, and there are a lot of people who would have done
Mm-hmm.
the same thing that she did. So he took advantage of her
Yeah.
vulnerability and the fact that she was young, she didn't really have much experience with relationships. So that happened. And there's nothing she can really do about it anymore. The only thing she can focus on is her kids and making sure that she gives birth to a healthy baby and she stays healthy for that child. That's what she needs to focus on, and she should not worry that she's at the right place. There's one thing I know about Obodo Farm and this Obodo platform, and the reason why I'm here is
Obodo
because
Farm.
we
Obodo
this
Farm.
platform is a platform that actually shows what a community is and supposed to be, because we help people, we show that act of service that we're supposed, like human beings are supposed to show. So she's at the right place. You shouldn't worry
Yeah.
and just focus on the baby. That's all. That's all. That's what she needs to do. Forget about the
Yeah.
man. Forget about his family. Just focus on the baby. That's all that matters. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you, Auntie
Thank
B.
you so much. Thank you, Adewale, for president. God bless you, son. God bless you. Okay, Vivian, you are on. What do you have to say? Good evening.
Thank you, Sister. Yeah, thanks for taking my call. Yeah, watching all these things. Everybody been really watching you. And some people come on this show, even first time, when they've been watching your show and learning from it for several years, so to speak. And then I do appreciate Grace, and I wish her very well in her experience and future adventure.
Mm-hmm.
People tend to say they watch. Then people come on the show and say, "I've been watching Sister B or Auntie Bridget for years." But then, what are the lessons that we learn? As old as I am, I've learned so much from watching this program, and it's really put me out of so many problems and troubles. You don't try. We watch the program. It is a learning curve.
Yeah.
Because you learn from what we see. Sister Auntie Bridget is not there for a show. It's not a sweet shop. You're making impact on several lives, including my own life.
Thank you.
So, but then again, we just don't have to watch. If anybody wants to watch something, they can listen to the news or watch Michael Jackson or anything. But when you come onto Obodooyinbo TV, it is a lecture. You have to bring a notepad, even.
Amen.
Sometimes. I'm telling you, you are really impacting on so much. You need an award for what you're doing.
Thank you.
So people should not take things on a face value. You learn, especially when something is young. Fair enough. I'm going to contribute or do something for Grace maybe tomorrow or next week. I'm doing my year when I don't even have time for myself.
That's all right.
Yes, she's made this mistake. But see, the key word, she says she's been watching you for years.
Mm-hmm.
But didn't know she will be speaking on the program.
Yeah.
But this is where you are here to educate us. We see, we learn.
Yeah. Incidentally, her mother watches us from Nigeria as well. Can you believe it? I'm sure she's watching now.
I'm telling you, assuming somebody is deaf, sorry, I'm not emotional, I'm just trying to be straight to the point. But I do appreciate her. She even says she's been watching you for years. Me too, I've been watching you for years. Is it because I don't speak up or don't make that statement or don't come on the show? I'm telling you, I have with Obodooyinbo, it has taken me out of so many issues. I'm even advocating and promoting you and even doing evangelism. both with my colleagues and friends and Nigeria and London and all over. I evangelize for the TV. You don't even know about that.
Mm.
But then for somebody to be watching and then not knowing and then making mistakes,
yeah, it happens. It happens. You know, we learn in part and we understand in parts. And that's why we try not to judge based on that. The fact that you are watching Obodoyibo TV doesn't mean that you understand everything. Don't forget, people are very corny. She thought, oh, she's found someone, right? But the guy deceived her. He got her pregnant, and then that's when he showed himself, okay?
Waiting, I never hear from Obodoyibo at least for the past just 6 months.
And you know when you are vulnerable.
I 50 cases like that now. Let alone for 2-3 years. I only sabi you 2 years ago, 2019. But I don't want you when you start small self. I don't want you from start to last to today, but you know.
Thank you.
I don't know. Hey, Jesus.
Thank you, my sister. God bless you.
Anybody that's coming to this program, let them rewind the battery and watch Obodo TV. Bridget, about the phenomenal woman.
You are making my head to swell. You are making my head to swell, Sister Vivian.
8 years. 10 years. I was even asking myself, where was I? I discovered you since 2009. Then since you started from the one, I watched it to the end. And I said, wow.
Thank God. It is well. It is well.
Even 2 years ago, let alone a young woman like that.
It's
a young lady. Chris, if she says she's been watching Obodoyibo, she should have learned from me that all that glitters is no gold.
She's learning. She's continuing to learn.
Whatever they call them, Yahoo, and the narcissists and sheeps in wolf skin.
Yeah.
She should have known that if she's been watching Obodoyibo TV and anything, this is why we are family. She should call somebody in the team or put and say, this is what I'm seeing. Can I go through or don't go through? Then she would have gotten information.
Thank you. Thank you so much, my sister. Unfortunately, we need to move it on because I want to end exactly not more than 2 hours. I appreciate you, Sister Vivian. God bless you. I know she should have learned, but like I said, she was in a position where she was vulnerable. He took advantage of her. He used, he used brain and sense to say, oh, we are from the same place. I want a baby and all that. Anybody can become, anybody can fall for, especially when you are looking to settle down. You're a young woman, she's from your place. Even the parents have gone to meet your parents. Anybody can become, a victim. So that's why we try not to look at that, because if we are looking at that, then we'll not move forward. And you guys know the way I operate, forwardly mobile, back. No need to look back. Mistake has been made. How do we fix it? That is me. Let's fix it. I'm Bob the Builder. Let's fix it. BB, you're welcome, sis. Good evening.
Good evening, Sister B. Please allow me for a few seconds to digress. Let me speak to Grace. Dear Grace,
Okay.
Ayeneka, kutwa, na tiero.
But we are not hearing you now. Other people are not hearing your digression, no.
I'm telling her not to cry, and I wanted to come from a place that she understands and she knows, so that she would feel comfortable. I want to.
You want it to come from a native perspective.
Yes,
she understands English too, but you need to speak the universal language that everybody understands. We got almost 1,000 people here. So if you speak Efik or a Bibio.
Yes, it was Ibibio. So I was telling her not to cry, and I was telling her to be strong.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Because this is not the time for her to shed tears, but the time for her to rejoice. Because that blessing in front of her is opening doors already. It has opened doors and brought her to Obodoyibo. And now she has a community of family from everywhere. Australia, Asia, name it. We are all here for her. We are all here to support. For the career Mongo Park, according to the dear brother Bio, he is not worth even thinking about, let alone worrying about. So don't even allow him to come into your thoughts. Don't even allow him to, whatever he has done, let him carry his Olori Buruku self away. We don't need him. You do not need him. That baby has enough mothers and fathers waiting to welcome him. And remember, your mom is at home praying for you, wishing you well.
Amen.
So please, with that strength, as we are here, the Bible says when there is more than one, there is God. We have plenty warriors in Obodoyibo. We have, I'm speaking from California here. I will do what I can in terms of prayer, in terms of support, in any way that I can, because this hits home. So be strong, stay well, and we look forward to welcoming that baby. I have already given the baby a name. I am waiting to say it when the baby comes out. Sister B, I called you the very first time.
The names are gonna fly. All these
Yes, so
Obodo farm babies.
yes, so Sister B, in fact, I'm going to do baby shower on her behalf here. I will dance. I am tying my wrapper. The dance no go be small one. Now only
Okay,
one I get.
no
Now only
problem.
one I get. So I ready to collect this one as
We
well.
go
Make it for
dance,
follow
so
join
we
body.
are blessed. You see how blessed we are? We have
Yes,
so many
so
babies. We have so many babies on this platform.
plenty. We
We
are
thank
ready.
God.
We are
We
ready to,
thank God.
to tie the wrapper well and boogie down very, very well. So
Yes, so
please. So please, I will. My people say I will negunate. That means I will dance. I will dance very well because this baby is blessings beyond any human comprehension. You are just starting. Like everybody has told you, take the time, defer a little
amen.
bit,
Amen.
rest, and then come back striking very, very hard. Let that idiot read about you. He will stay wherever he is and he will read about you and will
Amen.
be so surprised that what he decided to forgo, the first fruits that came from him, he decided to be stupid enough to let go. That child will remember him and remember him as a person that did not do well for his mother. So, my love, I am here. I am strong with you. I am praying with you. I give you all the blessings that comes with everything. Obodo Yibo, I told you one time that you're going places and that very soon you will get an award. I can assure you, before this year end, your name will be in great lights, bigger than what it is because of what you are
Amen.
doing. Well done, my
Thank
sister.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Sister Vivi. I appreciate you. Say hello to everyone in California. We love California. I love California. Thank you so much. Okay, I appreciate everyone that's contributed so far. Over the farm, you guys know that I said after the Mary thing that for now, no contribution anymore. I told you guys how Nigerians have invaded my phone begging for support, help. I said no, because this is not something I like to do all the time. I'm very mindful that like people have their own responsibility. WhatsApp is on the screen. Lily, you can see it there. It's on the screen there. So I'm very mindful that people have their own palaver, we have our own bills, we have our own commitments. So we recently contributed to someone that became drama. But when she called me, she's been sending me messages, and we finally spoke. Every time I would say we'll speak, she sent me voice notes, and we finally spoke, and I said, wow. When she told me about the baby, I was like, okay. Even though I was going to take holiday from doing any fundraising, I said no. I cannot do that because this is I cannot. Who am I going to leave her for? She doesn't have anybody. It's only us she's got. So we've got to be there for her. So that's why I said, okay, whatever happens, let's just, the Bible says, ask and you receive, seek and you'll find, knock and you will receive. So we have to come out here, present this case, and I know that God will send forth help. So thank you, everyone. has donated so far. I'm still expecting, please, whatever you can do. The information about donating for Grace is on the screen. What's it called? obodooyinboconnect at gmail.com is the PayPal. And I have my Nigerian account there too. If people want to contribute in Naira, okay, we can easily give her the equivalent here. It doesn't matter. If you contribute to Nigeria account, it's fine. Okay. And PayPal, what's it called? Cash App is either Bridget Ekpo, the sign Bridget Ekpo, that's the pound sign, or the pound sign Obodoyibo CV1, whatever you are comfortable with. People are giving names already. Okay. All right. I'm seeing all the names that you are giving. Victoria, Grace, everything. I appreciate you. Thank you all so much for tonight. If you are catching this on later on, please leave a very respectful comment. Don't come here to judge. I block negative and judgmental. We are in no judgmental zone. It is not your life. This is not about you. Carry your judgment and go away. We are here to support. If you've got nothing to do to contribute to support Grace, then you don't need to put any opinion there. Nobody cares about your opinion. Okay? If you are going to be judging, allow people to live their life. Let them make their mistake. Nigerians are the only people that will judge you from sinning differently from them. We are not here to judge. Mabudu fam, you already know how we do it here. We're here to show love. This is what Christ wants us to do. Say, love your neighbor as yourself. We are loving Grace tonight. So please, let's join hands together and see what we can do to support Grace. Thank you so much. If you want to reach out to me outside the show, because I'm ending it now, please reach out to me. You have WhatsApp is the best way to reach me, or you can drop an email. Thank you so much, everyone that's contributed, and those that will contribute. We are doing baby shower. We want to buy baby things, and most importantly, we need accommodation. If you live in Hertfordshire, Bedfordshire area in the UK, we need a room, because this money cannot even pay for. You cannot pay for 2 months rent. Rent is expensive in the abroad. Please. Accommodation is what we need. We're going to be liaising with people who work in social services, children's service, and things like that. Whatever knowledge you have of people who have no recourse to public funds in the UK and you can help, please reach out to me. Let's help this young lady. And as you do this, just know that God is going to bless you. It's a seed you are sowing, and you will not do it in vain. The blessing that comes with, assisting people and doing good will follow you. Thank you all so much. And of course, I will give you feedback later on. When our baby comes, I will definitely invite you people, and we'll do naming ceremony. We have 2 naming ceremony now. One is for Grace's baby, one is for Samuel Kosu's baby, an African dog. So, am I worried? I will come back to you. Thank you all so much. Give this a thumbs up. Please support Grace. Let us join hands together and support her. And I will update you as we get on what we are doing to help this young lady. God bless you. Thank you all so much. Have a very, very lovely evening, and I'll speak to you in my next one. God bless you. Thank you. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one. I love you guys. Boss lady, love you. Gwen, thank you. We are going to connect on WhatsApp. Sis Rita, God bless you. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good evening, good afternoon over there, and I'll see you. Bye.